Hey guys, what's going on? So, in today's video, I want to give you guys my iOS 7 predictions. This is actually because WWDC is going to be happening from June 10th to June 14th. And Apple has already confirmed that iOS 7 will be discussed during this event. So one of the key things to iOS 7 is Jony Ive. Now, Jony Ive, if you've watched some of the iPhone product videos, Jony Ive is usually in them. That's because Jony Ive does a lot with design, and if you look at what he's done, he's pretty amazing at what he does. So one of the differences in iOS 7 is that Jony Ive, according to Tim Cook, has actually had, you could say, his fingerprint is in iOS 7. We don't know how much Jony Ive has influenced iOS 7, but we do know that it is in there, at least, you know, somewhat strongly. For a lot of people, this means that skeuomorphism is going to be gone. Skeuomorphism is, well, go ahead and open up Game Center, for instance. You'll see basically the textures in it are like they're trying to mimic something real. Well, most of the rumors are saying that this is going to go away in iOS 7. Honestly, if that's the only thing Apple does, there is going to be a problem. There is also supposed to be some changes with Notification Center, or at least I think there will be. I think there's going to be some more actionable notifications, kind of like what Google unveiled with its last update. Also, I do think Notification Center is going to get a new look. If you look at it right now, its background is linen, not the communist leader, but, you know, like linen as in the texture. So I definitely think that that's at least going to change, but I think some of the different looks of it are going to change as well. Also, it is expected that apps such as Mail and Calendars are going to get a big rehaul, at least as far as usability, under Jony Ive. So multitasking was introduced in iOS 4, and it was pretty cool whenever they announced it. However, it's iOS 6, and it hasn't changed hardly at all, if any, actually. So I do think that Apple is going to change it up a little bit. I think they might even make it a little bit more Mac-like, where you'll see more like app previews instead of just app icons whenever you change apps. Also, rumor does have it that Apple will be using Flickr and Vimeo more heavily, almost like they use Facebook and Twitter right now. I think Vimeo is specifically in there because they want to be able to push YouTube out there, because right now, if you want to upload video, the only option really is going to be YouTube. So I think they might want to get rid of that because they have this thing with Google where, you know, especially with iOS 6, they were kicking Google out, but so I definitely think that's why Vimeo is going to be there. As far as the native apps, I think we're going to see a lot of changes here. If you look at just basic usability, I'm hoping that some things will change. I think that Jony Ive is trying to make iOS maybe just a little bit more usable, or at least more refreshed. For instance, if you go to your app settings page on either your App Store account or your iTunes account, there's actually like a different looking interface there than anything else. I'll put up a picture just for reference, but maybe we'll see something like that. I think that might be something kind of leaked by Apple, maybe something small that got leaked, but maybe something more like that, where it's kind of more black and white, less texturized, and just, you know, more digital, I guess you could say. Also, there has been reportedly a lot of different talks between Apple and different record labels. So I think that this might mean something almost like a Pandora streaming experience. I think this is definitely going to integrate heavily with iTunes as well, go across all their devices. It looks like Apple is trying to make their own music service, and I don't mean Ping, because Ping was awful. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Also, I make videos like these all the time, so if you wanna, just go ahead and subscribe. There's actually a link right in the description, or there's, you know, one, I don't know, around here. You'll find it. Alright guys, thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.